keep going, goddamn. What it do?
Charlo, Spence, Hitchison, Truth, Arrow, Spence, Jr. Javonte Davis.
Shout out to the almighty LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. All right. If you didn't know now, now you know. No. What's going on, everybody? Salute. All right, I am your boy KQKC Boxing Network. Hold on, I'm trying to open my drink. I just rushed in the house for a minute. It is a cool 50 degrees in Chicago, baby. Woo-wee. Wintertime, here we come. All right, wintertime, here we come. Flu shots, here we come. Man, oh man, getting ready for the winter, baby. All right, what's going on, everybody? I am your boy. Yes, sir, the singing OGKQ. KC. Wow, what's going on? Man, ain't a lot going on, but we can, there's a few things going on. Yes, sir. And we're gonna talk about a few things like Ryan Garcia. I see somebody mention that up there. Yeah, Ryan Garcia was crying. Don't worry, I got y'all. Don't worry, I got you, baby. I got you, right? Yes, sir. And Ryan Garcia, he finally admitted that Tank is a gangster. Oh, wow, man. Oh, man. Is that what it took, Ryan? What did it take? My mama gave me that chain. Wow. What's going on, everybody? All right, salute to everybody. Let's see who all up in the house thus far. All right? Yes, sir, we got 00 in here. What's going on with you, my man? Salute to you. All right? Yes, sir. We got my man Seattle Slick Rick. It's in the building. What's going on, Slick Rick? Yes, sir. I just dropped in last night just to hit that like button for you, baby. All right, and say what's up with you. All right, you had your little game going and everything, but hey, I be watching. I be watching all y'all that got a channel. Y'all just don't know. I be in behind the scenes, baby. All right. What's up, Ray Patterson? Salute to you. What's going on with you? Salute. All right. Joseph Thompson. What's happening? Salute to you, my brother. All right. Welcome back. Yes, sir. Who is real? It's up in here. Who's Israel is up in here? What's going on, baby? Salute to you. We got my man from the south side of Houston. We are talking about none other than, oh, wow, Little Rick. What's going on, Little Rick? Salute to you, baby. All right, land of the 216. What's happening? All right, salute to you. And we got my brother, my family member, the Skywalker. What's going on? Yes, sir. I was on his page last night, and we had a good chat, and I had a good chat with none other than Mrs. Rachel Daenerys, Danilo Daenerys' wife. And I've talked to Danilo Daenerys. All right? And hopefully they will be on the show soon once we touch base and get things organized. And, I know they're busy and everything. So, and Danilo Daenerys, everybody knows that name very well because he's a great boxer and he does what he do. All right. Now, okay, who else we got up here? We got my man Boss Dog. What's going on? Another family member. All right, what's going on with you? All right, salute to you. And we got then, yes, sir, the Mrs. First Lady Skywalker is in the building. What's happening with you? All right, so Glow is in the building. What's going on with you? All right, Jose Diaz, what's happening with you, baby? Yes, sir. We got my man Z is up in here. Zulu Lion. What's going on with you? All right, we got Jordan, the Rock Show. What's going on with you, J-Rock? J-Rock is up in here, baby. Yes, sir. And that's who we got thus far, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On Needle, y'all dig. Yes, sir. Bay Area's own Danilo Daenerys. Yes, sir. Okay. He from the Bay Area? All right. Yes, sir. And shout out to Skywalker. All right, yes, sir. He let me on his panel, and I appreciate that, because a lot of people, they kind of picky who they want on their panel and things like that. But I'm glad you let me in, man. All right, and I had a great talk with for that few minutes because it was kind of late, So, but still, King Style Production. What's going on with you, my family member, baby? What's going on with you? All right. Okay, and that's who we got right now thus far. Okay. Now, welcome everybody. I am KQKC Boxing Network. And I want to say thank you for coming in here for the next 2 hours as we talk about nothing but pure boxing on this channel. And of course, I might stray a little this way or something, but got to get right back to it. Nothing but boxing. All right. So also, if you want to join the channel, you're welcome to be a family member. I got a lot of things trying to work on now for 2023. So you all, be happy to be a family member, So, and also we got the Cash App, excuse me, right there. And also we have the Super Chat. So with that in mind, let's get right into it. Okay. What's up, man? Musa? I see you, baby. What's going on with you? All right. Now, of course, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you subscribe to Skywalker too. Good brother, good brother, good brother. And he got some connections too. He got some connections too, baby. All right. Deacon Dollars, what's going on with you, D? What's going on? D is in the building, baby. Yes, sir. All right. What's going on with you? Now, Ryan Garcia. Okay. I got to start off with this, right? Because, Burger King, rah, Garcia. Now, we all know the type of fighter he is. We know the type of fighters that he has fought. And he's the type that, how can I put this? He's like a little brother that's annoying. All right. He's like one of them little brothers that you might have, or a friend that's annoying. That's really, really like, okay, dude, I'm having fun. We'll talk about that later. And this is what he did to Javonte Davis. Now, I know you all know or heard about it. Ryan Garcia and Javonte Davis was in the club. Okay. They didn't go together, but they end up there at the same time. Well, Javonte Davis was doing his thing, whatever, kicking with his guys. Then Ryan want to come over and say, man, we're going to get that fight on, and look, first of all, you don't walk up on nobody like that, okay? Especially if he don't like you, okay? Now, you can holler and say, hey, what's up, Javonte, what's up, Tank? Let me holler at you for a minute, man. Something like that, but don't walk up on him because Tank didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. But we're going to talk about it, okay? Because he grabbed Ryan. He grabbed Ryan by the chain. Now, of course, Ryan said he didn't take the chain. Ryan said he had security. Okay, that's fine. But he started off with saying that Ryan is a gangster. Javonte Davis is a gangster. Oh, is that what a gangster is? No, Tank is not a gangster. Tank grew up like I did. He grew up in the hood. And Tank has a certain way, like I do, when you approaching somebody that he don't like you, why you talking to me? Let our people do the business. Don't walk up on me. And that's the attitude he had. So Ryan Garcia, being the man that he is, the pest that he is, the liar that he is, I guess he feel that, hey, I got security, so he ain't going to do nothing. Well, Javonte Davis thought otherwise. All right? He thought otherwise. And Al Heyman said, hey, look here, I heard what happened. Leave him alone. Leave him alone before this fight get blown or something happens and it fall back on you. See? You feel me? So, anyway, let me go ahead on and, matter of fact, I might read this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to read this. All right? All right, now you all, I'm gonna let you listen to this, okay? Now Tank Davis gave his side of what went down with his confrontation with Ryan Garcia in a nightclub. Now Davis said he was told to leave Ryan alone by Al Heyman after he complained to his lawyer. Other words, snitch. All right, earlier today, which was yesterday, Ryan, who's at 23-0 with 19 KOs, said Tank Davis had grabbed his chain when he walked up to him at a club. Now, the look on Ryan's face when he was retelling the story, now listen to this, y'all. He appeared to choke up with emotion. Other words, That motherfucker was about to cry. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry. He was about to cry. Okay? So, look, that shows you where you cut from and where he's cut from. All right? And no shade on Ryan, because he never really went across somebody like this, probably. No, I mean, yes, in a boxing ring, you're not really, you're in competition. But on the streets, it's a different story. It's a different story. Trust me, my people. All right? Now, you could tell that it bothered Ryan greatly that Tank had grabbed his chain. It's unclear why Ryan didn't escalate things at that point. I tell you why it's not unclear. He ain't no fool. Shit. There ain't no gloves on, baby, in the club. Ain't no hand wraps on in the club. Ain't nothing but straight wow. All right, ask Mitch Green about that. All right, ask what Mike Tyson gave him. That. All right, now let me keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Now, of course, Bomber get the best of. Man, that brings back memories. Now, of course, we understand why Ryan did not escalate things from that point as under those circumstances. Now, it would make sense if he had. Yes, it would. It's difficult to know what kind of reaction he expected from Tank when he walked up on him in the club. Didn't I just say that? You don't do that shit. Given the bad blood between them, it would be foolhardy on Ryan's part to expect Javonte to welcome him with open arms. With all the stuff that Ryan has said to Tank on social media. It's a surprise that the only thing he did was grab his chain. It could have been far worse. All right? Now I'm going to share my screen with you all. Shit. You ain't no damn fool. What's going on, All West? What's going on with you, baby? St. Louis Mix is in the building, baby. What's going on with y'all? All right, Orlando Rose, what's happening? All right, I couldn't see you all because I was reading that. Ain't no gloves in the club. You damn right. All right, let me share my screen. Now, this is his take on the event. All right? Now, okay. Let's make sure. KQ, remember how to do this. All right, there we go. There you go. Ryan look like he about to cry on. Okay. All right. Now, there we go. Now, here we go. Because he was crying to his lawyer. Al was scared that he was going to pull out the fight. All right.
I actually did see, I seen Tank in the club. I did see him in the club. He definitely, he's a tough guy.
But he is a tough guy.
Very low key in his hoodie. And I went up to his table with me and this guy. And we said, yo, are we going to make this fight happen? And I guess he got offended by that. Got all worked up. And I was like, yo, what you on about, man? I was like, ain't no respect here? And then he responds with, nah, there ain't no respect here. I said, oh, it's like that. Okay, it's like that. Okay, and then he grabbed my chain. But I wasn't worried about it. You know, there's so many security guards there. I knew he wasn't going to take my chain or do anything, really. He just wanted to seem tough. So I said, wow, it's like that, huh? And then he responded again, but yeah, it's like that. And then he had to let go. And then I said, you know what? Then I said something to him. She knows what I said.
You said bye. You said bye.
A lot, but just know, you know, in the fight, that's where it really happens. Outside the ring, you can act tough all you want. Inside the ring, it all changes.
No, outside it changes, buddy. All right? Man. All right. Okay, let's get back at it, baby. All right? Now, Now, Ryan, he's stupid. Okay. Now, and I'm not trying to disrespect the young brother, but you do not walk up on another man that you've been beefing with, if y'all that's what y'all call beefing now, all right, that you've been going at it with on social media. You don't do that. You just don't do that. And you've been going back and forth at each other. He don't like you. He really want to tear your head off in the ring where it's legal. Now, he got it mixed up, people. It get real outside that ring. It's not real inside. It's real outside. All right? You know, what's up, Blake Boxing? What's going on with you, baby? Laughing my ass out, OG. He said, now, right, is stupid. Yeah, I mean, that's dumb. You know, you don't walk up to a man and say, hey, you know, first of all, he don't like you. Look, I'm from the hood. I know. I can tell by a person's energy. I mean, if Tank got his hood on, like, he looking at you like, you talking about, hey, man, what's up with that fight? Nigga, don't talk to me. Talk to my people. What you want? You know, and he ain't trying to act tough. That's just his demeanor, because where he's from. You just don't do that. You know, and now that was very, yeah, that was dumb. You don't want, ain't nothing I can say. You just a dumbass. You know, you're lucky that you get fired on. Security or not. Security can't make that fast move. I'm sorry, they ain't that damn fast. All right? Come on now. All right? Let's keep it 100. Shit, man, please. You know, but, you know, you'll learn. But see, that shows you the difference. That shows you the difference of environment. All right? Now, of course, you can come from that environment and just be as just respectful and courteous all you want. But you can tell when you phony. Ryan Garcia had told a lot of lies in his career. Ryan Garcia didn't never follow through with maybe one thing. That's it I know of. He pretty much got out of ducking and fighting Devin Haney. He pretty much got fighting a lot of other fighters. He been lied and said he's gonna fight Manny Pacquiao, you know, shit like that. Then you go in on a guy on social media, and this is what I'm telling you all. Everybody want to act tough on social media, but one day you might see somebody, let's say at a fight, then that guy might not have the same energy you got. You be gonna walk up and say, hey man, what's up, man? You know, this and that. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I know you do. Bam. Night, Irene. All right. So, you know, y'all better start playing on this social media shit, because, you know, shit, you can be found. Shit, you know, or you might run into somebody. Look how Ryan ran into Tank. Shit, what's up, Jay? What's going on, James? Salute to you. What's up, Matthew Bishop? What's going on with you, baby? Mass Arms is in the building. What's going on with you, Mass Arms? Edward Plex is up in here. So now, we're gonna keep it moving. Now, I went over yesterday. Yes, sir. Zulu Lion, my guy. Yeah, you know what? I was just about to say that too. He said all that trash talking Ryan Garcia did on the Tyson show. Yep. Y'all remember that? All that dancing, the waiter outfit. Look, the dude is annoying. All right? He's one of them little guys that just annoying. Want to be cool, but he know he's not cut from that cloth. You know, look how he was, look how Earl Spence was looking at him. Man, I bet you 10,000. He had on a suit, a waiter suit or some shit. I don't know what he had on. And Earl looking at him holding his baby like, okay, all right. Okay, it's a deal. Is it a deal? It's a deal. Okay. Then, of course, when Rolly got knocked out, okay, I'm gonna pay you. Okay, you're like, okay, you know, Earl, like, you know, he's a millionaire. I ain't gonna like chase you down for it, motherfucker. I know where you at. You know, he's just one of them pests, right? That you just want to, you know. But anyway, but still, in all, it kills me to see a man like that, Ryan Garcia, because they are trying their best to pump him up. And this brings me to what I touched on yesterday. Keyshawn Davis. Now, I was on his side yesterday. Not on the side, but I kind of understood where he came from. I kind of understood that, hey, look, all right, dude is like, you know, taking up for his homie. dude is taking up for his stablemate, you know. But now I'm looking around. It took him 4 days to pay. Yeah, I know. Yep. Took him 4 days to pay him. You know, goddamn, you ain't got direct deposit, motherfucker. You ain't got a gas station nowhere. Shit, go to a bank, cause the gas station ain't gonna give you that much. Shit. But anyway, now I went. What's up, C Money? What's going on? Bed-Stuy is in the building. What's happening now? Of course, I was on Keyshawn Davis. I understood where he came from. You're supposed to take up for your homie. All right. If you ride with somebody and you ride with them and you're stable, you're supposed to take up for them. Like Earl supposed to take up for Jermall. Jermall supposed to take up for Earl. All right. I expect that. Unless y'all having some kind of disagreement and sooner or later somebody leave or something like that. See, Money, what's going on? Steve Austin, a $10 million man. It's up in here. Now, but I noticed something, and I kind of like something ain't right. Keyshawn Davis only 6-0, but he having beef with every damn body. Earl Spence, he said to Earl, man, Terrence Crawford is that guy. Oh, he's the real deal. And Earl said, yeah, he is. That's why he is the champion. See, I think he was waiting on Earl to go in. He said, look here, buddy. You 6-0. Keep working at it. You ain't on our radar yet. You ain't on our radar yet. Okay? We through with that. And of course, he went in with Devin Haney. Okay, we get that. And Bill. And then, what the fuck you doing with going in with Rolly? Rolly? So, it's making me think, is he a shit starter? Is he one of them guys? And I know y'all all know who I'm talking about. I never bother nobody. I just mind my business. I never bother nobody. They always coming over here messing with me. Well, they ain't calling no names. But you know, y'all might got an idea who I'm talking about. But anyway, you know, you see what I'm saying? They pick. You know, and I'm thinking, I like Keyshawn. You know, I thought, you know, hey, this dude gonna, you know, but when you do shit like that, you know, and you into it with everybody, it's not them, it's you. It's you. And this is, you know, it's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of fun because you just got around. Well, you just went pro, put it that way. And you 6-0. You got a lot of growing to do, young man. And you don't want to make these type of enemies in ways like this. You don't want to go in with every fighter except Shakur and Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, yes, he is that guy. He's a champion. He is that guy. And that's why Earl said, yeah, he is that guy. That's why I want to fight him. That's why we're going to fight. So I guess Keyshawn Davis was expecting him to say, hey, no, I'm that guy. No, he ain't that guy. No, he said, yeah, he is. You know, so I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? There's 3 people he getting into it with. Now, y'all stop playing with this social media shit. Not y'all. I'm talking about these fighters. You know, I mean, it doesn't, you know, y'all going back and forth, back and forth. You know, first it was Javonte Davis and Rolly, all that other shit. Come on. There's too much shit starting right now. You know, and then, you know, I understand he young. But a lot of young fighters, you don't see Ben Rodriguez going around doing that. He young. Come on now. I mean, you know, you're gonna have to do some growing up, young man. You have to do some growing up because you know things you doing it don't look good. It don't look good. Now, let me see. Now, I got Rolly Romero and Keyshawn. I want to show you all this. All right, then we get on to some boxing. All right, okay. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. Okay, if I keep on doing it. All right. Now, it's just and everybody go to Twitter. Everybody go to Twitter when they do this shit. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, man, put that shit on something else. But anyway. All right. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the boxer formerly known as Rolly. Now, Rolly is legally retarded, as I told you all. I know you supposed to say special needs. No, forget that. He is legally retarded. This is in his mind. And Top Rank saying Keyshawn is the best finisher in the sport. That's fuck is this shit. What fuck is this shit? Can't even say it right. Anyway, all right. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna take that. I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. I'm just gonna mute it. Okay. Now, here go Keyshawn Davis. They said I'm the best prospect finisher. I already had you scared once. Don't make me knock some more screws out of you. Had like your last fight. Other words, when Tank knocked his ass out. Okay, let's keep it going, baby. All right, man, oh man, Keyshawn. I don't know why, but I guess he can, he can adjust for this because he said his name first. So I guess I don't know, but you don't need to be going in it with everybody. Now here go Rolly again. Now Rolly changed his name to the boxer formerly known as Rolly. Now he said, I got a great business model for the businessman because his boxing career ain't going anywhere. He can start a OnlyFans and stick his, up his ass. We already see him blowing kisses and sticking tongue out mid-fight. MF wanted to be intimate so bad. Now, y'all know what he's talking about. Okay, Keyshawn be, throwing up the little three little fingers and all that, so, okay. So, anyway, all right. Now, of course, like I say, they still going at it, back and forth. But, like I say, Keyshawn is in the middle of everything. I don't understand this, But Hicko Rolly, of course, he has something else to say. He said, ESPN trying so hard to use me to promote their fighter because they can't sell his ugly ass, legally retarded, knowing he ain't going to fight me. Like, fuck, man. He can't sell. Has no personality. Him and Crawford tied for the ugliest MFs in the sport. That sounds like some legal retarded shit. That's something that your little brother would say. I'm going after pay-per-view. Little brother would say. Tank made you that pay-per-view. Now, this MF will kill my ratings. What ratings, Rolly? Still in all, I think that should be it. Now, let's see. Oh, no. We got one more from the legal retarded Rolly Romero. The MF trying to do the exact same shit Spence tried. Now, you understand that he did want to fight Earl Spence. Okay. Like MF, I will fight Spence. I do not give a fuck about weight classes. Okay. Okay, Rolly. Okay, Rolly. You're legally retarded. As I said. No disrespect to special needs people, but it is what it is. Now, here go Rolly again. MF, I just fought Tank, and I'm trying to get that fight again because I clearly win it. Well, I was clearly winning and got hit with a lucky shot. No, he set that shot up. Okay? So, in what world am I scared of Keyshawn? Tell that clout-chasing little bitch to go cuddle with Shakur and Crawford. Now, Rolly, you stepping over your bounds. Yes, sir. Cannot play with this social media. I'm telling y'all. Somebody's going to get hurt. I'm telling you right now. Now, of course, now, here you go. His daddy got locked up for trying to come here to whoop his ass. Free Andy Cruz. All right. Now, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. All right. I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me. But anyway, I think it's the guy that he fought. So, but anyway, let's see. Is this it, or do you got anything else to say? Okay. Okay, listen.
Man, tell Rolly to get in the ring. Tell Rolly to get in the ring. So I already scared his little soft ass. Already shook his little soft ass up back in the day when I was about 19. Caught him in the gym. Ain't want to do nothing. You soft, boy. You soft. That's why Tank was carrying you how he was carrying you, because you soft. You're soft, boy. Me and you by ourselves, what you gonna do to me? Outside, what you gonna do to me? You crazy. You ain't gonna do nothing, squeaky voice. Squeak man. Nigga, squeak man. Dumbass. I will bully you outside this ring, boy. You crazy, boy. You can't even get in the ring with me. I will do you how Tank did you. No cap. Are you tripping? You tripping, squeak man. I wish he wouldn't even. He better not come up here. Brody better not come up here. Brody better not come up here. Brody don't want none of this. I've been calling Brody up before my pro debut. Now you want to say something all about me. Okay, sweet man. Yeah. Yeah, his new nickname is Squeak Man. Hey, Rolly new nickname Squeak Man. Hey, I might just pin that shit. Hold on. Squeak Man Rolly. How you even spell squeak? Squeak Man Rolly. Rolly's so soft. Rolly know he's soft too. And Rolly not even gonna deny that I bitched him. He's not even gonna deny that. He better not deny that. If he deny it, I'm gonna do it again. You deny Rolly, I'm gonna do it again. And you better not try to make no scene so people can break us up and come save your ass. Rolly.
Man, what's going? Let me ask y'all something, man. Hold on. Let me ask y'all something. What's going on with Keyshawn? He really tripping now. I mean, really. I mean, he's really tripping now. I mean, what's going on with this dude? I mean, he just like all of a sudden, he just going on everybody now. You know, and you know, I mean, I know you with Top Rank. I know you're hanging around Bud Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, and who? Bomac. Now, but I still don't understand what's all this from. We remember Keyshawn. Remember last year. We remember him in the Olympics. All right. Now, of course, now he's going at it with everybody. I'm not saying right or wrong. Right or wrong. Now, I'm not taking no side. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. But I'm just saying that, you know, I think he need to chill a little bit. I think he need to, pay attention, like Earl Spence says. Keep working, because you're not on our radar yet. So keep working at it, you know. And that's some good sound advice to me. Keep your head down and keep working on your craft. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Let's be honest. For y'all that like Keyshawn, you know, I like him too, but I'm gonna keep it 100 because all those 6 fights were nothing but top rank, feeding him F level fighters to get him acclimated to the pros. That's all. He fought 6 bums to get him, get the rhythm. You still fighting 8-round fights, Keyshawn. You're supposed to step in there and fight 10 rounds. But, you know, I mean, still in all, you need to pull back some, dude. Pull back. All right? Just pull back and just take a step back for a minute, okay? And leave these guys alone. Rolly I told you, he's legally retarded. All right, he's going to mess with everybody. Ain't nobody believes that Earl Spence going to sit there and fight Rolly. Matter of fact, they would stop because they were scared that he'd get killed. All right, they wouldn't even let that happen. Now, Rolly believes because he's big. I still don't know how you get down to 135, but he believes because he's big like that he can beat anybody. Rolly, you're not that good. I don't know who keep telling him this shit. I don't know where the idea, the brazen ideas is coming from. But Keyshawn, dude, stay out of that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. Shakur been around for a while. All right, Tank been around for a while. You just got here as a pro. You might have known them before then. But as far as the limelight, far as the media, things like that, you don't want to see them to see you in that light. You want to keep a good, squeaky clean reputation out the ring and in. Don't start this because it's not going to end well. You're going to find yourself like Demetrius Andrade. Nobody went to his goddamn purse bid. And let's get into this boxing talk. And I'm going to start off with Demetrius Andrade, like I said. Where do he go from here? Yes, I did put up a video. But Demetrius Andrade, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Nobody but yourself. Now, there's rumors out. Rumors, that's all it is. That he got a big fight coming. How the hell he got a big fight coming? And he dropped out 2 important fights. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. Now, I know Samson pretty much was trying to get him to maybe make a deal with him. We're thinking about making a deal with him to fight David Benavidez. That would be a great fight. Carissa Shields, she's taken up for him. She believes that Demetrius Andrade is a good fighter. But I think that his days are numbered. I think that many people are asking for him to retire because he dropped out two count now, 2 important fights. Matter of fact, Demetrius Andrade, he fought out. Let me see. All right, now, okay, he supposed to fight at 168. He didn't fight there. He supposed to fight at 160. Didn't fight there. I mean, we are talking about 2 fights in a row in one damn calendar year. Then the purse bid. Nobody didn't show up for the purse bid. Nobody didn't show up but BT Sports / Frame Warren. Queensberry Promotions. Oh, I'm sorry. Eddie Hearn. He showed up. But he just showed up just to say, I give you less than a goddamn. Is this where we at now with Demetrius Andrade? And I have to admit, Boo Boo was a boxing fool, y'all. He was a boxing fool. And now he's a laughing fool. He's a laughing fool. And in the middle of the street, calling out Chris Eubanks or Conor Benn, whoever. That's laughable. That's the end of the road. That's the last straw. You mean to tell me a fighter of his caliber, I'm talking about always first place, always all golden gloves, all that shit, coming to pros, man, fighting like him, I don't know what. And now look at him. Look at him now. They're asking him to retire. Well, the people are. Now, you're not going to get it. All them days are gone. Eddie Hearn paid him good money, y'all. He paid him good money to fight who? Bums. Bums. Why? Because the zone gave Eddie Hearn a blank check. That's why the zone in the situation they in now. Oh, y'all didn't know? Oh, let me enlighten you. Wow. That's why they're in the situation they're in now. You don't do that. You can't drop out of these mini fights. All the way starting back with Rock Nation. Banner Promotions. Hell, Banner Promotions, hey, look here. Hey, look here, boo-boo. Hey, man, we can't do this no more. We can't do this no more, dude. You got to go. You got to go. Shit, that's some shit, ain't it? You got to go. So, I mean, it is what it is. You are a fighter. No, win, lose, or draw, you got to go back in that next fight and do it all over again. Hopefully, you better and you fine-tune your things in training camp and everything. This is your profession you chose. We didn't choose this for you. You chose that. Now, if you don't want to do it no more, don't do it. Just say, hey, look, I retired. I don't have the love for the sport anymore. I think the sport got political. I think they pretty much kind of blackballed me, which they kind of, But so I'm just going to say, hey, no, goodbye, because anybody go to a purse bid, a fight for you with Zach Parker, all you getting is $1 million something. That's an insult. That's an insult. And you was a champion? Man, come on. Man, come on. Come on, y'all now. I mean, come on. Boo-boo, you got to go. You got to go. Because, I mean, I took up for you many years. I did. Because he was a boxing fool. And Keith Thurman, too. I've been made a fool of for a long time. Shit. Damn. And I'm sorry to say. But I was. What's our best dad ever is up in here? What's up, OG in chat? Yes, sir. That wasn't even getting $1 million. Yeah, that's right. Best dad ever. That's right. That wasn't even $1 million. That's what they bid on. They bidded on that. Man, that's crazy. All right. Let's see. We got Terrence the Boogeyman Crawford. He said, KQKC, I really think that Ryan, he said, is all stages. I think he just fucking with us. Okay. I think that's what you're saying, I guess. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rob Bottom, what's going on with you, baby? All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I blame Canelo. Well, everybody was running around here chasing Canelo. Jermall, yeah. The Charlo's my favorite fighter. But y'all know me. Y'all know me. All right? I keep it straight down the line. Right? Jermall wasted valuable time chasing his ass. Demetrius Andrade chasing his ass. Both of them was mandatories. Now, what they should do is fight each other. Don't worry, Jermall. If you don't fight somebody of some substance, your ass gonna be like Demetrius Andrade. Your little brother, by 1 minute. Shit, that's the stupid shit I ever heard. But anyway, your little brother is showing you off. He's undisputed. And he finna defend that bitch against Tim Tszyu. Huh? You need to wake up, dude. Both of y'all asses. Stop chasing Canelo Alvarez. They gave him a pass all the way to September. What you gonna do then? Go to the Bahamas, take a vacation till you come back? You basing your career on somebody else, on another man. What kind of shit is that? What's up, B. Murray? What's up, Drumming for Life? What's going on, Jay Smith? What's going on with you? What's going on, Jay? Man. But anyway, we keep it moving. I'm just saying, Demetrius Andrade, I'm very disappointed because as a talent, just got flushed down the toilet. Had all the opportunities in the world. I ain't talking about this year. I ain't talking about last year. I ain't talking about the last 5 years. Now, Clarissa Shields, she bragged about it. Well, Demetrius Andrade, he went right up to Canelo. Well, everybody walked up to Canelo and want to fight. That's how they did Floyd. When you the cash cow, baby, you know they going to want to fight you. When you are the Willy Wonka with the golden ticket, they going to want to fight you. Because they know right out the bat. Hell, I'm going to get $3 million right out the bat or $2 million just stepping in the motherfucking ring with them. Huh? Come on. That's why Eddie Reynoso ain't going nowhere. Canelo's off for a year. Well, Eddie Reynoso, he's off for a year. How about that? That's why most people had left Eddie Reynoso, like Sanchez, Ryan Garcia, people like that. Ryan, We don't care where you go, right? You go to Sesame Street, I don't give a shit. Bonnie Day, keeping up. A-okay. Yeah, I remember that, right? But anyway, but it's just a shame, and I just hate to see talent wasted. It just makes me so mad. Jermall Charlo is a damn good fighter. He moved. He's very athletic. He got a damn good jab, and he wasted. They should have been way, way past this by now, this point in their career. Jermall Charlo should have belts all around his ass. Jermall. Now, there's no knock on Ronnie Shields because he's a good trainer. I would like to see how Dave Morrell. You got to stay active. You have to stay active to stay relevant. That's what you need to do. To stay relevant, you got to stay active. Now, of course, Demetrius Andrade made good money with the zone. He's worth about $3 million right now. I mean, that's good to us, but that's shit to a fighter that's been fighting all their lives. All their lives they've been fighting. This all you got to show for it? Really? But anyway, it is what it is. Now, let me get to another young man. Okay? Now, he was involved in this Keyshawn and Devin Haney debacle yesterday I was talking about. He used to be signed to Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. We are talking about Africa. That's right, Hitchison. He can box. Man, he can box. What's up, G5 Gabe? What's going on, my brother? Now, Richard Hitchison has just signed with who? DAZN, baby. Yes, sir, DAZN. And I am so happy for this brother. And let me tell you why. Richard Hitchison, he always can fight. Always. He's from New York. That's why my man Exclusive News Insider knows him. Because, you know, he's a boxer too. And he's an amateur though. But he knows him. And the boy can fight. Floyd put him in maybe one, maybe two fights. And that's it. Floyd didn't know what he had there. But then again, he was only focused on who? Javonte Davis. That's the only thing he was focused on. Come on now. And now I'm glad for Hitchison. He has signed a 3-fight deal with Matchroom. He's 14-0. The boy can fight. He fights at 140. Now, you about to see a great fighter. And Eddie, hey, look, if he shines in the 3-fight deal, and I'm glad he got it, man, that can turn into something big. Floyd just didn't give him the chance. See, this is why people don't want to sign with Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Floyd, you was great inside that damn ring. But outside the ring, you are full of shit. I'm sorry. I'm not going to bite my tongue. He's not. I don't care who don't like it. Yes, he was one of the greatest ones that ever stepped in that square circle. But he also is terrible as being a promoter. You can't focus on one fighter. You got to focus on multiples of fighters. And Richard Hitchison, Africa, they call him a nickname, you know, he could never get no fights. All he wanted to do is stay active. He didn't care who he fought. He just wanted to stay active. He didn't care how much money he made. But Floyd would never give him that opportunity. So he said, you know what? I might not be signed to nobody. I'm going to stay in shape. I'm out of here. And I'm glad he left. And look what happened. Now, DAZN, they picked him up. And now sky's the limit. Now he got to prove himself. He got 3 fights to do it. And I think he can. Because he's fast. He knows how to get in. He knows how to get out. And he got that body where he can put his waist in, but his body be out, kind of. You know, so he fights like that. He's very fast. He's a conventional fighter. You know, and you all know who I'm talking about. 903 boxing. You feel me, right? Hitchison is finna start getting more fights. Can't wait. Yep, there you go. Because, see, sometimes you know, and I have to admit, you know, sometimes fighters, you got to find your niche. All right? You got to find your niche. And I think the zone might be it for him. Floyd wasn't a good mate. All right? That wasn't a good fit for him. Now, Javonte Davis, yeah, that's a good fit. Because Floyd don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. At least you say you don't. You don't give a shit about belts and nothing like that. Floyd don't give a shit about it. So, you know, hey, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. So now, here we go. Now, I will say this. Hitchison is with you, Keyshawn, Shakur, great company, good company, baby. Terrence Crawford, good company. And you'll learn. You'll learn, baby. Yes, sir. You will learn. And also, 1 second, boxing fan, yes, sir, X4. And that's ooh, yes, sir. Chat. Oh, wow. What's going on? He said Floyd has done a horrible job with Hitchison. Every person in his Olympic class has surpassed him. No reason for him to be fighting guys that are 12 and 11. You're damn right. You hit it right on the head. That boy was I'm telling you, this boy can fight. The last time I seen him fight, he was fighting for Mayweather Promotions. And he went in there, he dominated. He was fast. He was quick. He's an Olympian. I'm glad. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for him. He's young. He's fresh. And now he's about to get more fights, like you said, 903. And I'm happy for him. You know, and I'm glad he got away from Floyd. I really am. You know, like I say, just because you was good inside the ring, don't make you good on the outside, damn it. Shit. Please. You know, sometimes you play football all your life, pro. That don't mean you make a good coach. Shit, please. No. And I appreciate that support, brother. Yes, sir, I do. Miss Fit, what's going on, my queen, my grace, my love? Where you been? Huh? It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Ooh-wee. Now, first of all, I told you all, these young guys are starting to take over boxing. These young guys are Omega Red. What's going on, my buddy? That's my guy there. Omega Red. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's king of the light-skinned brothers, baby. Yes, sir. Man, oh, man. Now, I told you the young guys are starting to take over. Jay Grant, what's going on, JJ? What's going on with you, baby? Salute to you. Africa wasn't getting no airtime. Hell no, he wasn't getting no airtime. He wasn't getting no airtime. Hell, he wasn't getting no sparring either. Shit. Yes, sir. But anyway, I was saying the young guys, they are coming in. Like I told you, the Floyd Mayweather era is over. It's over. But now we got the young guys coming in. All right, they brazen. They want that smoke. They want that fight. They want those belts. This is a new era. That's why I see that boxing already had leveled out. Now you're about to see it go up. You're about to see it go up and up. A little bit at a time, up and up. You're about to see it. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, we don't have nothing but great boxing coming down the pipe. And we start next week. Man, ooh-wee, I can't wait. Devin Haney, he arrived already in Melbourne. They already there, ready to go. But like I told Bill, you better be careful. I'm going to tell you right now, George Cambosa, and I don't mean to flip on you like this, y'all, but George Cambosa been quiet for a reason, y'all. All right? See, sometimes when you lose something big like that, you go in there, you turn it, you fine-tune it, and say, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to shut my mouth, keep my head down, and work and focus on my craft. So, I don't know. Maybe he might come in there and roughhousing. Might he come in there and be a pressure fighter. I don't know. But one thing about it, Devin Haney better be ready for everything he throw at him. I told Bill that the day before yesterday at 4 o'clock when he getting on the plane. Hey, look, y'all better keep your eyes open for every little thing because they want them belts back. That's right, Omega Red. Hey, hit him up. That's right. Yes, sir. Hit him up. That's right. You got to hit him up. Yep. Hit him up. Yep. Hit him up. Hit him up. What is it? Hit him up, y'all. Hit him up. The Big Small just got dropped. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, sir. King W Boxing. What's happening with you, baby? Yes, sir. Hit him up, style. Yes, sir. Omega Red. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, Omega Red. Yep. They have to put Cambodia on a stretcher. Don't leave it to the judge. No, that's right. You got to go in there and make a statement this time in Australia. Now, of course, they had the press conference way back, but they are excited or not excited to see him. Now, the country of Australia didn't want to pay for it this time. Okay, we get it because you know your boy didn't do shit last time. And y'all don't think, it's possible for him to do it. But George Cambodia, he stated, if he loses this fight, he will retire. Not my words, that's his words. All right. Rachel Daenerys is in the building. What's going on, Rachel? All right. Yes, sir. Danilo Daenerys' wife is in the building. All right. I appreciate you coming in here, Rachel. All right. Yes, sir. And we're going to try to get together and do an interview with her or Danilo Daenerys. Okay. And I shout out to her and Skywalker and Danilo Daenerys. I spoke with him too last night. So I appreciate you coming in, Rachel. Thank you. All right. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. And my Instagram, everything is right there, of course. So you can Instagram me whenever you get a chance. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, Jimmy Bernard, what's going on, baby? How you doing? All right. What's going on, Nazay? Yes, Haney. So, one thing about it, look at me, Red. One thing about it, King got the light-skinned brothers. Yes, sir. But one thing about it, Shakur, yeah, he better be careful, Nazay. There's one thing about it, he has to be careful. Because, see, your back is against the wall. You will pull all the stops to get that confidence. Because he don't have anything to lose. What do he have to lose? Now, yes, he got the home court advantage, but that didn't help last time. You see? So he's going to have to do what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to do and pull out all the stops. All the stops. Because George Cambodia, he activated that rematch clause just like that. Now, everybody said, well, we haven't heard from George. Why he haven't said anything? Last time he was all over social media talking this and talking that. But sometimes you wise up. Sometimes you wise up and you understand that, hey, look, I need to be quiet. I have to be quiet and focus. Now, of course, Devin Haney, what was his strong strength the last fight? That jab. I guarantee you, they've been practicing how to find a way to get inside of Devin Haney. They're going to try to find a way to get under them jabs. You might have to eat some to get some. They might have to find a way to fake under them jabs and go to the body. They're going to try to break Devin Haney's body down. Now, this is where you got to take your feet with you. This is where you have to get in and get out. Make him miss and damn make them pay. This is what you're going to have to do. So, and yes, Najee, you're right. Style make fights. Style make fights. And I can see Cambodia. I can see he's a tough, rubble, tumble type of guy. We all remember that fight he was in with Teofimo Lopez. That was a bloody, rough and tumble fight. 2 knockdowns in that fight. Now, of course, I think he got the big head after that win. I think now he's brought back down to earth. I think Devin Haney's going to have a fight on his hands come October the 15th. That's what I think. I believe that. So, all right, let's keep it moving, baby. Let's keep it moving. All right, we got Joyce. Okay. Now, Joyce, right now, I think Joyce is one the Rachel. You saw that, huh? Vega, ha ha ha. I have pretty legs there, huh? Never thought of that. Okay, you saw that, huh? Yeah, make it red. Yeah, good brother. All right. But now, Joyce. Now he won last weekend, and I'm talking about he is a juggernaut. No doubt about it. What's up, Frankie? What's going on with you? I like both them fighters, but I got Tank Garcia hasn't been hit by a tank yet. Yes, sir. He hasn't. All right. Okay, we can get back to that if you want to. All right, we can get back to that if you want to. Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, Tank, yeah, Tank is a beast. And that was kind of dumb. You don't walk up to a guy in a club that you getting ready to fight or trying to make a fight, and then you next thing y'all got bad blood going back and forth on social media, and he got bad energy. You're not in the ring. You in a club. No gloves, no wraps. You don't want to have a confrontation because we remember Mike Tyson and Mitch Green. Okay, that's what happens. That is what happened. So you try to kind of like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing to Tank. I text him or something like that. You don't walk in that man's space. He don't like you already. And Tank, he will hit you. I have seen him and Tevin Farmer get into it outside down there in the venue of the MGM Grand Arena. Now, Sam Watson had to pull him off him. Sam Watson from PBC. So he had to pull him off of him because he was finna knock Tevin Farmer out. He got a temper. Javonte Tank Davis has a temper. He's going to have to get that under control. And that's how he fights, too, inside the ring. So, but, yes, there you go. Cloud chasing went wrong. And listen, and I'm talking about fighters. Now, Rachel, I know Danilo, he don't do anything like that. But when you have, you don't go back and forth on social media. See, this is when social media, can mess you up. I have known people to get hurt over social media, not boxing, but just physically, going on social media and they live around each other and stuff like that. People get caught with guns on social media, stuff like that. But boxing, you can't do that. Ryan, he's a good fighter as far as with a left hook, but he don't have too much in his toolbox that he can work with. He's strong. Now, one thing about he's strong and tall, and he had a great reach. But don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that ever again, Ryan Garcia. Now, don't ever, because Tank is just a hothead. He's young. He's not that young, but Ryan, he's young. And it's he's cut from a different cloth. And you don't want that something unfortunate to happen. Like Al Heyman said, hey, leave that dude alone. He already went to his lawyer, and this can turn out bad, and it's nothing but doing again on feud for Javonte Davis. That's all. So we, leave that alone on Tank because you're gonna end up hurting somebody. Now, one thing I can say that the four, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur, and everything, but Terrence Crawford still got Ryan Garcia beat. Not Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney. All they've been through, all his little brothers been through. He still has that love for Devin Haney and believes that he can beat Lomachenko. He believes that Lomachenko is pretty much aging now. Lomachenko is slowing down, and he believes that the young Devin Haney can pretty much keep up with him. Now, as far as knocking him out, I don't think that's going to happen. But also, don't forget, Bob Arum is looking into a Shakur Stevenson fight with Lomachenko. But Right now, I don't think that's going to happen because, see, neither one of them have a belt. Neither one of them have anything to offer but legacy. Devin Haney has all the belts, unless he going to drop them now. Now, keep in mind, Devin Haney's moving up to 140 right after his last fight. Now, some people say after this fight with Camboza, but I think he got one more fight to give Bob. Now, then he's moving up to 140. And then that's where he's going to meet a lot of the other fighters. Now, Shakur still going to be at 135. So, but yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not sleeping on Ryan because Ryan got a great left hook. That I do know. He does have a great left hook. Yes, Rachel said, OG, I agree. You don't invade a fighter's space, period, unless you want something to go down. Yes. See, like I said, unless y'all really, really like good on terms. What's up, King Larry? What's going on with you, baby? All right. Yes, sir. Crying Garcia was shook. Yes, he was. They said he was. Because chain grab his chain. I already showed the interview and everything before y'all got in, but yeah, he was. Now Omega Red believes that Haney can't handle 140. You know what? I was saying the same thing. I don't think he can handle 140 for the simple fact that 140 is a traffic jam. 140 has a lot of good fighters. And this is really, really, really going to tell the tale when Devin get up there. Because, you got a lot of good names. So I'm not talking about the Regis Progrades. I'm not about the Peters. I mean, we're talking about more than that at 140. At first, he was 147, the glamour division. But now it's 140. 140 right now, I think Dev's going to have a hard time. He's going to have a hard time out there. Because, and I'm not saying Devin Haney's he is an outside fighter, but he doesn't fight on the inside that much. And that's going to be a problem at 140. That's going to be a big problem. So, but I wish him luck, though. I wish him luck because he only got maybe one more fight, then he's going up there. But you got to get acclimated to that weight class. You just can't jump and fight at 140. Maybe get a couple tune-ups at that weight class, and then you step it up a little bit at a time. Just don't run in there and jump and fight at 140. I mean, that's how I look at it. So, all right. What's up, King Larry? What's going on with you? King Larry, fine. What's going on in that? Wow. Chat. Yes, sir. My man King Larry 5. It says salute OG KQKC. A little something to help Burger King get his grandmama chain back. That was his daddy chain. Man. That was my daddy chain. That was my mama chain. Yes, sir. All right. We got my man Boxing Fan. What's going on, X4? In that oh, wow. Chat. Yes, sir. Ryan, don't grab my chain. I'm still paying it off. Shoot. Ryan better be careful. Tate better be careful. Shoot. Man. But Ryan felt that, he had security with him, though. He still had security with him. But that don't stop when a person got that rage inside of him, Now, I see that in Mega Red. I forgot about. I didn't forget about, but many names up at 140. We got Gary Antoine. Yes, he's up at 140, and don't forget the Mason brothers. The Mason brothers are, they are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, what? How many is it? 4 of them. 4 of them. They all can fight. Different weight classes, but they all can fight. I've never seen that before, but they're young. So we're going to see. We're going to see how far, how they, see what I'm saying? These smaller weight classes, you need to pay attention to them. You need to pay attention to these smaller weight classes. A lot of action, a lot of hands that moving, a lot of leather are throwing. And I like to call fights in smaller weight classes, like Donito Donaire, all right, and Monster Inouye, all right. They had a debate last night about Monster Inouye, all right. So T-Bone Boxing, what's going on with you? How was your anniversary? All right. I'm glad you had a happy anniversary, all right? Yes, sir. I think you're supposed to be getting some cologne for Blue or something like that, some kind of cologne, I forgot. But he got the message, all right? So, yep, OG, yeah, that's right. So, but anyway, yeah, so it's like Dita Nair, Rachel, smaller, fight at smaller weight classes, Monster Inouye, all of them. Yeah, Haney would be okay at 140. You think he'd be okay at 140? I don't think so. Don't forget Gary Antoine is up there. He come forward, Gary Antoine. He's a southpaw. He come forward. I'm just throwing him out there, right? But he's a southpaw, and he comes forward, and he come right through them punches. Now, Devin Haney is not one of your knockout artists. He punches in combinations, and he can get you out of there, and that's what he's gonna have to do with Cambosa, which might be a hard job to do, but hopefully he can pretty much punch in combinations and break him down, and then get him out of there. Devin Haney's gonna have to break him down because he's not that one knockout puncher like Tank is. He's just not. You know, some people call him feather fisted, but I would just say he got a punch in combinations. He just don't have that big boom, one punch knockout. So, but and again, we're gonna see. We will see. What's up, Wayne Old School? What's going on with you? So we'll see. We'll see how he kind of fit in at 140 and get acclimated to that weight class. You're gonna see how Teofimo Lopez, how he gonna get acclimated to that weight class. Now, Ryan Garcia, and I know how this is gonna probably go. He's not gonna get the top-notch fighters. Maybe not even the first top 10. He's gonna get like he's supposed to, basically. Just take his time and get acclimated to the weight class. And that's what I think is going to happen with Ryan Garcia. And Devin Haney. It's no use rushing and trying to fight the top guy at 140. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Now, you want to challenge yourself, that's fine, but not right now. Not when you just get into the weight class. That's not going to happen because you might end up running into something that you didn't want to run into. The same with heavyweight. So that's what I want to see. So, okay, we'll keep it moving. What's going on the best dad ever? All right, let me talk to talk to me. He said, I better hope that grown man strength come into play. Every time OG says Donito name, I laugh. Yes, sir. Donito Donaire. Oh, yes, sir. His wife is in here. Rachel Donaire. Yes, sir. Well, I can't say, I'm not saying it right. Oh, I say Donito Donaire. All right, it's no Nito. Wait, not Dito Donaire. No, I can't say that name. I'm saying it wrong. I know. Yeah, I know. Dan, okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that grammar school lesson. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. Let's keep it moving though. All right. Now, now George Campos also. He has a little chip on his shoulder right now. Okay. And the reason why is that it's not because of Devin Haney per se. It's because of Albert Bill. Now, anybody familiar with that name? Albert Bill is his sparring partner. George Campos' sparring partner from the United States. Great fighter. Damn good fighter. He went over to the UK to give George Campos a lot of good sparring. Great sparring. And he gave Campos, rounds and rounds of sparring. Well, now he flipped. Now he's working with Devin Haney, giving him great sparring. Great sparring. And I don't know why Campos is so mad though. That's his countryman. That's what he's supposed to do, really. And now George Cambosa gets mad, and unfollow him, block him on his social media sites and everything. And that's, I don't know, y'all. That's some immature stuff. I don't know. Maybe my old age catching up with me, but I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I respect that from him. I don't understand that. That's right. That's right, Meg Ray. He's from Ohio. There you go. Yes, sir. He's a very good fighter. He's from Ohio. Yes, he is. He's a very, very good boxer. And he's given he gave George Cambosa some lot of good work, I heard. Now he giving Devin Haney a lot of good work. But George got mad. He got mad and stopped following him, unfollow him on Instagram, things like that. And what can you say? I mean, he is from America, and Devin Haney is from America. So I mean, it is what it is. Matter of fact, I think they stay in the same state now. If I'm not mistaken, I think Albert Bell moved out there in California. So I mean, come on, George. I mean, come on, don't get mad now. All right. So what's up? Hi, _ Solo. What's going on? That smile, baby. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? You happy? Yes, sir. You happy, happy, happy. Yes, sir. You happy? Clap your hands. He's in that. Chat. Yes, sir. We got in the house. My man. Yes, sir. My man, Donito Daenerys. Nonito Daenerys is in the building, y'all. All right. Yes, sir. What's up, champ? What's going on? I said, hey, brother, just wanted to drop by and show support. Man, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. He's a good brother, man. Yes, sir. I talked with him for a few minutes last night. He is a great brother, man. And, and best of luck to you, man, on your next fight. All right. And I know you got a lot left in you, my brother. All right. It's always good to see you doing things like this. I'm just a little nobody, and I appreciate you showing love, and that, hey, look, that's good enough for me. And hopefully, we can get that interview scheduled, and we can pick your brain for a lot of stuff, but I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to hear from you, and I'm glad you remember me, and thank you and Rachel for subscribing to my channel. All right. And thank you. And hopefully, and you enjoy it. And thank you a lot. I appreciate it. All right. So, and thank you for showing support. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. And also, he said, thank you, sir. Looking forward to our interview. I'm out to the gym. Okay. All right. I'll be listening. Take care. Yes, sir. All right. You do too. All right. All right. Have a good one. All right. Yes, sir. Man, that's love. That is love. That's not Anthony Durrell. Man, Nonito Daenerys. Man, that was Nonito Daenerys. Shout out to him. Shout out to Skywalker. And shout out to Rachel. Okay? Man. So look at Mega Red. You saw that, but that's my guy. Oh, Mega Red be cracking me up, boy. Man, oh man. Woo-wee. Man. But anyway, now let's get on back into this now. Of course. Now. Bomac, Terrence Crawford trainer. He had a few things to say about Jermall Charlo and Bud Crawford. Now, of course, and he's not, I don't understand what he's not accurate with this, but he believes that Earl Spence would give Terrence Crawford a better fight, a harder fight than Jermall Charlo. Now, I don't know if he saw what Kenny Porter said, but first of all, Jermall Charlo doesn't fight like Earl Spence. Jermall Charlo is very athletic too. Jermall Charlo is undisputed. Jermall Charlo has fought everyone in his weight division. And now he's about to fight a mandatory. Also, Tim Tszyu. Now, of course, I think Jermall probably will win that fight. But I don't understand where Brian McIntyre is coming from, because these are totally different fighters. Now, I understand that Earl Spence fights at 147, but he can fight at 154. I get that. He blows up, after weight, but he don't blow up that big, like some people were saying. But he only blow up to maybe, 150 something, and that's it. Now, of course, Kenny Porter said he blows up in a bigger than that. I don't think so. A super middleweight? No. Earl Spence ain't getting that big now, because I remember that he said he's never going to get that far away from his weight because it's too hard to take off. And I have envy for these fighters. I really do, because these fighters have a lot to go through to take off weight. Now, of course, if you do it the proper way, or if you have a nutritionist, okay, yes, you can. But Jermall Charlo, you mean to tell me he's an easier fight than Earl Spence at 154? Or are you just saying in general? Well, in general, I think they are two different guys. I don't know. I never thought about Jermall fighting Earl Spence. I don't know. But we'll know pretty soon, won't we? If we get this fight or not. Earl Spence is going up in weight. He's going up in 154. Now, I haven't heard anything yet, but will Jermall fight Earl Spence at 154? I think not. He already said that. He said he'll never fight Earl Spence if he comes up to 154. Now, how they going to get around that? Don't know. They both on PBC side. Yes, in-house fight, glad to be made. But will that happen? Don't know. But right now, and this is another issue I have with that. And it's not really with that, but no, it's mighty funny that Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, both of them, once you want to get a fight made, they get it made. Boom, no problem. Fight date, no problem, everything. And I just can't understand why it's taking this long. I get it. Some people say the money, this and that. Okay, that's all fine. You still had enough time to go over all of that thing 3 times. I just don't understand why it's taking so long. And I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but, sometimes you just got to ask the right questions, and just want to know what is taking so long. Yes, I don't even want to hear no more excuses. I want to hear no more rumors. I don't want to hear no more sources. I want to hear from the horse's mouth. I want to hear from somebody give us an update. I'm talking about an Earl Spence, a Terrence Crawford. I mean, even a Bomac or or Derrick James. Somebody just tell me something. That's all I'm asking. What's up, Knockout Boston 86 TV is in the building. Yes, sir. Great debate last night. Yes, sir. Yes, I just had Danilo Donaire in here, knockout, and I think y'all were debating about Monster anyway. Matter of fact, Danilo Donaire, he's still listening on the no Dino Donaire. He's still listening on the way to the gym though. But they had a debate last night with Monster anyway and Bam Rodriguez. So they was pretty much debating about that. Him and his wife, lovely wife Rachel, under there. Okay, she's a nice young lady, and I spoke with her last night. So, I would. I just want to know, what's the problem? Why is it taking so long? 10 fights could have been made at this time. I don't want to hear about no rumors or I spoke to somebody else and I spoke to somebody else. No, just come out and say, look, come out and give us an update. That's all. Because right now, I'm telling you now, everybody, and I mean this. I really mean this. It's losing it. It's losing it. It's losing its zest for this fight. Everybody's not excited as they were. I see it. I see it in all these rooms. I see it now. You see? Now, Money Brown doesn't talk to Earl Spence like that. He might talk with somebody that might know him, but I don't think he talks to him like that. He don't have his direct number. Like, hey, Earl, what you doing? No. So I don't know what it is, but I really would love to have an update. I really would love to have an update, because I see everybody just, well, man, forget that fight, and I think it deserved better than what it's getting now. I think it was a gem at first, but now it's just, let's move on. And I think both guys do want to fight. Everybody's, speculating. Everybody's, I heard it all. I heard there's no chance. I heard it's Earl. I heard Chance signed the contract. And Earl ain't signed his. Well, that don't make sense. He didn't want to set the contract. It just one side and the other, they making up that show them in favor of they guy, the other one showing in favor of they guy. Come on. I'm just about tired. And it just, I don't know, it's losing it. It's losing it. I'm losing my patience, and I'm losing my faith in this fight. And when that get made, I'm afraid they're going to see each other at another weight class. Then, of course, undisputed, Earl Spence is not going to get to undisputed. This is a 4-belt era. You only got 3. You're a unified champion, yes, but you're not a undisputed champion until you get that last and final belt. So, now, Knockout saying that you ain't lying, OG. Someone hit me up yesterday, wanted to set up a Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford debate. And I told them I'm not doing any more Spence Crawford debates until the fight is announced. Yep. Yes, sir. You ain't lying, because, I'm just, Albert Thomas, what's going on with you? Salute to you. Bass old man, what's going on with you? Salute to you. All right? Yes, sir. Where everybody is today? Okay. All right. We got 120 people here. Make sure you hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. OG, I was just watching Tony versus Giraffe. All right. A real boxing. Pick 'em type of fight. Okay. Haney, Stevenson, Spence, and Benavides and Charlo are the ones. Yeah. Haney, good fighter. Shakur, great fighter. Spence and Benavides and Charlo. Okay. All those, well, no, I'll take that back. Okay, that's top rank and PBC. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, but still, I'm just tired of it. And I appreciate that, Albert, for your comment. All right. What's up, Joker? Salute to you. What's going on? All right. DeMartin, what's going on with you? DeMartin 9400. Yes, sir. Bud and Spence are seeing a cold reality that being the best in their weight class doesn't always translate to Canelo and AJ money. Yes, I see that. And they see that now. Now, don't ask me, and I'm not going to ask nobody else either, why this fight is being so hard to make. When any other fight, I get it. We are talking about the top 2 welterweight on champions right now. And yes, some of the other welterweights are pissed because the belts are held up. And we don't know why. Everybody in limbo. What this November date might be real or might not be. Because some people announce fights a month ahead of time. The next thing you know, they fight that next month. Things like that. But we don't know. This thing been taking a turn around and around, back around and around, and this side said this side that. It just, I don't know. I don't know who fault it is. I don't know Some people said Al fault. Some people said Earl fault. Somebody said Tan's fault. He won't sign. Some people said he did sign. Earl won't sign. I mean, it just, it's crazy. What's up, Brandon House? What's up, Detroit Finances up in a building? What's going on with you? So, any other fights, get made, no problem. Do a couple press conferences, no problem. Get in there, have a great fight, and that's it, And understand, this fight of this magnitude takes time to make, but not 4 years. No. Or let's put it this way: after Earl beat your Dennis, you guys, when was the last time what was that date he won and beat you guys and got that last belt? How long ago was that? Now, I understand that Terrence Crawford is inactive, but Earl Spence is inactive too now. Come on, Cameron, stop focusing, messing me up, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. What can you say? So, but I don't want to get into it no more about that, and of course, people going to say what they're going to say, but once it's announced officially, then I will be excited. Then I can break it down. Then we can talk about, okay, that was like April the 16th. Okay. Now, I understand this is a big fight. Okay. But it just don't take that long. Come on. Really. And some people blaming Crawford. No, I don't think it's on his end either. So, what's up, T-Bone? He said, I hope the Spence and Bud fight don't turn out like AJ and Wilder. Well, yeah, AJ and Wilder. I still want to see that fight too. I still want to see that fight. I know that's crazy, but I still want to see that fight. Now, neither one of them have a belt. I understand that, but still, I would like to see that fight. And that brings me to this: AJ and Tyson Fury. They still trying to get it made, but Tyson Fury walked away. He walked away because AJ and Eddie was kind of playing around, didn't want to sign and everything like that. And now they're still trying to get it done. But now Tyson Fury talking about fighting Char. So, I mean, he's impatient. Don't know why. He's supposed to be retired, but now he came back. So he's supposed to be fighting Char now. So Anthony Joshua, he's still going to be popular. He still got money over there. I mean, he still is a very popular guy in the UK. So it is what it is. Now, as far as Lil Rick, you talking about Maul? Yeah, Jermall is he's tripping because he need to be fighting David Benavidez right now. It's nothing there at 160, or I don't want to see him fighting nobody that we never heard of. I don't want to see no more Montiels and all that. I don't want to see that no more. You should have been gone. You should be long farther in your career than you is right now. But you're not. And I like fighting. The best fighters are the ones with an L on their records. Those are the great fighters. Now, of course, you can't have that old Floyd Mayweather attitude no more. That trying to go undefeated and you rather duck a fight than get beat. No, them days are gone. I got more respect for a fighter that gets in there and fight for a belt and lose, but at least you fought that guy. I got more respect than that for that fighter than a fighter that say, well, you know what? I'm going to move up, or I'm going to use this franchise belt, or I'm going to move up to this weight class, or I'm going to go this route. No. I don't have no respect for guys like that. I don't have respect for guys like that. What's up, William Old School? He said Jermall needs to fight Triple G, or I'm done with him, OG. Yeah, well, yeah. Triple G is 40 years old. But right now, I think Triple G still got a little bit left. I think he got a little bit left in him. And I think that Jermall, you're right. He should fight Triple G because Triple G called him out. Callum Plant called him out. Matter of fact, David Benavidez too. He called out Charlo and David Benavidez. This is Callum Plant, who's getting ready to fight Anthony Durrell. Now, Jermall, you need to fight one of these guys. You need to fight one of these guys. Because if you don't, I'm going to be very, very disappointed in you. I'm going to be very disappointed. Because, I supported these Charlos for a long time. I don't even live in Texas. But I support them, because I like them. I like the way they fight. I like Ronnie Shields, so, and I just, and Ronnie Shields brought both of the Charlos up, so, but you cannot stand still. You cannot stand still. And that's what Jermall is doing, standing still, waiting. What are you waiting on? A light to change? What are you waiting on? So I'd rather see him get in there and fight a Callum Plant who called him out. Because you all calling out GGG. Well, GGG is calling you out now. He's calling you out now. And Callum Plant. So, answer the call. Answer the call. That's all I ask. Answer the call. Now, let me see. I think Knockout was trying to say something. And I didn't get a chance to see it. Big Baby Anderson, versus Joyce, and I'm right there for. Oh yeah, Big Baby Anderson, Joyce, man, the juggernaut, and I'm gonna get into him in a minute. Now, Knockout Boxer said belts don't matter to me, OG. They could announce Tank versus Lomo tomorrow for no belts, and I won't give it that. Well, that fight, yes, that's classic. Okay, that's a classic fight, and that's for legacy. Wilder and AJ. I like to see that fight for no belts. Legacy. That fight should have took place years ago. And of course, that didn't happen. And I understand why it didn't happen. Because at that time, AJ was the man. AJ had all the belts. He was that golden boy, as far as the big name over there in the UK. He never fought in America at that time. Then when he did come over here, the one time he fought over here, he lost. So if he would have kept his first mind and fought his first mind, he would have had that L. But hey, sometimes you go through things to come to the right result. Now, Joyce, I consider him one of the top 5 heavyweights. I know, I get it. He's slow and this and that, but this man is a juggernaut for real. This man has concrete in his body. This is how big this guy is. This guy gave Parker a beating, a beat down. And man, oh man, it was. Now, shout out to Parker because he gave it all he got. But one thing I can say, Joyce is no joke. Joyce is no joke. Now, you heard of front runners. Well, I call him a back runner because he seems like he gets faster with his punches as the rounds go by. He's getting better as the rounds go by. So that's why I say, oh man, this Joyce, man, this dude is the guy. This dude is the man. Now, don't take this wrong, LWC members, if any in here, but Deontay Wilder, which Trill is down there now, in his training camp. But I like Deontay Wilder. I think he's great for boxing. I think he should have stayed retired, basically. But he will have a hard time with someone like Joyce. Joyce is slow, but if he land a punch on you, you're out of there. And someone asked me, well, you think Deontay Wilder can knock Joyce out? I said, no. What? No. KQKC. I said, no. Y'all know me, I don't bite my tongue. So, no, I don't think so. Now, if he hit him maybe 5 or 6 times with that right hand, maybe he could chop him down, but no. Joyce got concrete in that chin. I'm telling you right now, Deontay Wilder, I don't think that one punch going to do it. I think he's going to need multiple punches to do it. Now, yes, Deontay Wilder strong. Yes, he is. Big guy. Strong, tall, slender, and got a great right hand. But I'm sorry, I don't think one hand's going to get it. One punch is going to get it. He's going to have to pretty much, punch in combinations. So, and this is what I mean by 2 hands. You ever heard of that brick hand? Well, the juggernaut, he got 2 brick hands, and he know how to use them. and he's getting better. Now, let me talk about Chris Eubanks. Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn. They are due to be fighting. Okay, of course, you all know that. They fighting at a catch weight. You all know that. But one thing about Conor Benn, of course, they've been going back and forth with each other about what they accomplished. And of course, Conor Benn told Chris Eubanks, what have you been doing your whole boxing career? You haven't pretty much done nothing. And he's kind of right. He's kind of right. Conor Benn, he's up and coming. He's a good fighter. He need a lot of work to be done, and I think he need to step up in competition. That sums up Conor Benn right there. He needs to step up in competition. He need to fine-tune some things, and I think he'd be a quality fighter. Or like Eddie Hearn said, I think he'd be a quality fighter. I think he'd be a quality fighter, and I think he will. I think Conor Benn got something to offer at 147, but then again, I don't think he will ever be a champion or undisputed champion at 147. You still got some good fighters up there like Bruce Anderson, of course, who they trying to put up against Earl Spence, who they probably running out of patience, and they're trying to make Bruce Anderson, Earl Spence, well, which he is really, but they are trying to make that fight. So now, what it is, pressure? Because Earl Spence is moving up anyway. So what y'all trying to do, make Earl Spence and Bruce Anderson fight for undisputed? But Bruce ain't got a belt. Terrence Crawford got the belt they want. That's right, Virgil Ortiz too, Carl. What's going on, Carl Hanson? What's going on with you, baby, from Australia? Yes, sir. So let's see. So somebody going to step on the gas, make that fight, or they're gonna make that Bruce Anderson fight with Earl Spence. But Earl Spence probably ain't gonna have it. He's gonna move up. So now Kegan said Conor Benn is a KO in waiting. Might be. He does come in there kind of wild a little bit sometimes. Boots might be the first person Spence fights bigger than him. Okay. But I don't think Spence gonna fight him. Spence out of there. He's just one fight away from moving up to 154. And that fight's supposed to be Terrence Crawford. But if it don't happen, he's gone. I'm telling you right now, he's gone. He will never fight at 147 again. Only if he got one fight left. That's Terrence Crawford. You don't get that, he's gone. That's it. Devin Haney got 2 fights left. October the 15th and one more to give Bob. Then he's gone. If he don't go after the no, Bob ain't gonna let him go after that. No, Bob, no. So you don't give Bob his 2 fights. You don't give Bob his last fights. Yes, you is. You gonna give him the last fights. So, but anyway, but I see 147. Now, don't forget 126. Don't forget about that weight class. That 126. Of course, Leo Santa Cruz, he got to fight. He got to fight too. So, but Shakur, hey, 135, I think he'll do great down there. A lot of people don't think he will. Some people say, hey, look, Shakur ain't going to dominate 135 like everybody think he will. Yes, I understand. Frank Martin down there. Yes, I get that. Frank Martin, yes, he's a good fighter, but he get hit too much. Frank Martin get hit too much. Now, Derrick James can fine-tune that. He can fine-tune that a little bit. I can see that. He can fine-tune it a little bit. Now, Carl Hansen said, OG, who you think Devin's third fight would be? Lomo? Well, yeah, I think so. He got 2 fights left, Carl. Right? Where y'all in Melbourne, of course. October 15th. Then he got one more fight after that. That's it. One more fight. He got to give up. And I'm quite sure they're going to try to match him with Lomachenko. And because they want them belts. They're not going to leave him. He's not leaving there without giving up them belts, or at least fight for them. So that's what I'm looking at. But but it's gonna be Lomo. It'll be Lomachenko. I can't see nobody else. It's not gonna be Shakur, not that fast. So that's what it is. Now, unless he just stay at top rank, we signed with him, but I doubt that happened. He made a lot of money with the zone. Made a lot of money. He made more money than he making now with the zone. So that's how I see it. OG Tate, what's going on with you? He said Omega Red. No, you talking to Omega Red. Okay. All right. I think Shakur can, but we got to see. Okay. All right. Knockout said Bob said he want to make the Loma fight. Okay. That's what it's going to be then, the Loma fight. What's going on? The First Lady, Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's in the building. What's going on, Miss Lady? How you doing? Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. All right. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, sir. Make sure everybody hit the like button. All right. We're down to 100. I don't know Trill coming on today or not. All right. They haven't been on in 3 days. So let's see what happens. But okay, now, I don't know who was that I was talking about, but I'm glad that Hitchison, for people that came in late, Richard Hitchison has just signed with DAZN. He was with Floyd Mayweather. He didn't get no airtime. All right. He only fought maybe twice at the most. Okay. So keep that in mind. But now he got a 3-fight deal with DAZN. And I'm so happy for him because Africa, they call him nickname Africa, but he can fight. He can fight. He fights. He's an Olympian. And Floyd had him on the shelf. Why? Because Floyd was paying attention to who? To who? Oh, yeah. Tank Davis. That's right. Tank Davis. When you got an Olympian right here. Right here. And you even put him in there. Last time I seen him fight was with Mayweather Promotions. And that was only one time. And I've been about 2 years ago. Ain't that something? Man. They said Richard Hitchison versus Montana Love needs to be made as soon as possible. Yes. He just got there. A knockout. Man. He just got with a promotion company. He just got there, knockout. He said, I need to be happening made soon as possible. All right. But he just got there. But yeah, you're right. Hitchison, yeah, he's a good fighter. And he's way overdue. He's way overdue. So, but anyway, still, I will have to say this though. A lot of people don't like this, but Top Rank, they've been putting on some great fights. And I'm talking about some younger fighters. They've been doing he said, I don't care. I want the best possible fight. Yes, I hear that. I hear that. We all do. I hear that. We do want the best possible fights. And and Hitchison, yes, he's been waiting a long time. He's been waiting a long time on that shelf. He stayed in shape, like you said. He said he's not ready to call out no big names. Not yet. That's what he said. But all he want to do is stay busy. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And a lot of people make that mistake. Yeah, KG. Top Rank. I'm sorry, switch on you. Yes, right. Top Rank. They have been putting on some great cards lately. I will admit to that. And I'm talking about the prelims. Those are great cards. Going into the fight, those are great cards. The women cards, those are great cards. I can't wait to see the women fight. I can't wait to see Caroline Dubois. I can't wait to see her fight. Clarissa Shields. That October 15th, that date is going to be lit. That date is full of nothing but boxing. Nothing but boxing. We are talking about 3 fights that day. We are talking about Deontay Wilder. We are talking about the ladies of the night, baby. They are fighting over in the UK. And we are talking about none other than in Australia. We are talking about the undisputed lightweight belt, undisputed champion, championship, brother. So that date is going to be on fire. So, and this year is going to end up with some good fights. And this is why I'm so disappointed in the Spence fight, because that could have topped the year off. Man, that could have been like the cherry on top. Man, with an exclamation point. But of course, hey, I take what they give us. We got October the 8th. We got to fight. So we're about to start October off right. And I can't wait. I can't wait. And more fights, more calls. We don't have no fight this weekend, but I was thinking about calling a old fight, since we ain't doing nothing, old fight that we all seen and we all can watch. That would have been good. What's up, Carl? What's going on? What's on your mind? He said, I think Spence versus you guys was the best card to date this year, OG. Okay. I think so too. And I think that the Serrano and Katie Taylor was the best ladies card, I think, this year. So it's not a lot going on right now. The box ain't gonna pick up to next week. But it's still a lot of it's still some news here and there to talk about. But yeah, that was some great card there. You guys, that fight, everybody was excited, because Earl Spence captured his third belt, So and then Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, that was a good belt, a good fight, So I mean, yeah. What's up, Top Dog? What's happening with you? A lot of great fights outside of Spence versus Bull. Yes. That's why I'm not so angry too much, because we got some good fights. Either way it go, we got some good fights. We got some good fights, and I'm good with that. And I'm good with that. And I'm good with this. Spencer and Crawford. I would like for them to fight. I would like to see it so we can end this damn debate of who's the best or whatever. But of course, there's gonna be a rematch clause in there. I know it will be if that ever happens. But everybody lying everywhere, so I don't know who to believe. Everybody got sources, things like that. So I can't, I don't want to, deal with that. OG, what you going on call on say? I don't know yet. I don't know yet to tomorrow, but it got to be something everybody can get. See if you want to see it or just a blank. Me call it blank. Now I can do that too. Or maybe it depends on. So I want to go back to an old card on the zone because like the zone have all the old fights on there. I can do that. And don't forget, we got Chocolito. We got him. Don't forget about Roman Gonzalez and Estrada, December 3rd. We got them fighting. So I mean, we're gonna finish off the year on top, regardless if we get Spence or Crawford. All right, regardless, we gonna still finish on top. Yeah, Estrada fight too. Yeah, I know you're gonna say that knockout. All right, yeah, that Roman Gonzalez fight, man. Rematch, that was great. That was great. That was a great fight. So, but but again, about Demetrius Andrade. All right, this is basically what I wanted to discuss today. But these were the people that came in late. Okay, I discussed this about Demetrius Andrade. I really believe a lot of people are calling for him to resign. And of course, he still have a lot left in him, but people want him to resign and things like that. But, I don't know what's going on with Demetrius Andrade. I really can't tell you. What's up, Mr. VA Unfitted? Okay, what's going on with you, baby? All right, salute to you. Or recall the Wilder and Fury fight too. Oh, yeah, that fight too. Yeah, that fight too. That's a good one too. Yep. That's a good one too, man. Yeah, I forgot about that one. But like I was saying, what's up, low down gather? What's going on with you? Yes, sir. It's football season, fam. Yeah, I know it's football season. I see everybody, I see a lot of absences, right? Football season, baby. Yes, sir. But anyway, but still, Demetrius Andrade, and once again, I feel bad for him in a way, but then I don't, because like I said, he dropped out a lot of fights. At 160, 168, and I do feel bad, because he went from the Rock Nation to Banner, and then Eddie Hearn, gave him a lot of money to fight, and not good fighters, B-level fighters, So, what's up, Juan Hernandez? What's going on with you, Juan? On the road driving, I'm listening. Yes, sir. Okay, I appreciate that. Juan. Yes, sir. I had Danilo Daenerys in here for a few minutes, Juan. And he might be at the gym already, but he said he's gonna listen and he's on the way to the gym. But I appreciate him coming in and showing love. Him and his wife Rachel, So and that was cool of him to do that. But now Anthony Durrell, Anthony Durrell said, "Man, I don't do that no more." Yes, bad decision, business decision. Yes, Jay. I was talking about this earlier, and a lot of people, they even show up for his purse bid. Only 2 people, maybe 3, I think, showed up for the purse bid. And of course, that was Eddie Hearn, DAZN, Matchroom rather, and Queensberry Promotions, and another small promotion company. And they bid what, 1,000? I mean, 1 million, a million, something. And this is, see, them big high paydays are gone. DAZN was paying him pretty good. Those days are history. Al Heyman, I don't know why he won't touch him, but Al Heyman don't want anything to do with him. Now, what reason? I don't know. It could be a lot of reasons. But Clarissa Shields like him. She cheering him on. She want him to get a good fight. Now, I don't know who said this or where this come from, but he's supposed to be having a fight with a top name. I don't see that. But Samson Promotions said that they will give him a shot, if they're going to try to make him an offer to fight David Benavidez. Now, if you turn that down, if he make that offer, and if you turn that down, then it's a problem. It's some issues. It's some issues there. Because right now, Demetrius Andrade, but they say worth what, 3 million, 4 million? That's it. But I don't want to count the man's pockets, because what he do is his business with his money. But still in all, I would go ahead on, and even though they peanuts, according to what he used to make, I would go ahead on and take that fight. I would. Because Samson Promotion, you might want to say that's PBC, because he works with PBC. So, but still, that's a good fight with David Benavidez. This is the fight that Charlo should be taking. If you take it, if Demetrius Andrade take it, then that's pretty much showing Jermall that, okay, well, he got the guts and he wanted to win, and he risking his record or whatever and going there, and he's going to fight David Benavidez. Yeah, keep in mind, Demetrius Andrade knows how to move. He got great feet, so that's what I say. He got great feet. So, but anyway, we got Knockout Boston say, I would like to apologize to all the Demetrius Andrade fans for what I'm about to do to him tonight. It's going to be bad. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, man, I didn't know you debating on Demetrius Andrade tonight. Is that what it was? Yep. Yes, sir, Manny. I would take whatever they give him. Yep. I would take whatever they given right now. If you are a boxer and you love what you do, money shouldn't really matter to you right now. I would take whatever they offer. I would. So I mean, it is what it is, And Keyshawn, and let me recap before I close. All right. Andre versus Janibek. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Janibek, yeah. He got out of that one. Now that's a duck. Okay. That was a duck. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a duck. Okay. See, things like that. Things like the Rock Nation. Things like with the Zach Parker. He was hurt first time, right? And now this time, I mean, come on. And Zach Parker, matter of fact, I think Zach Parker had said something about him. Yeah. Zach Parker said that, and I quote and unquote, he said, Zach Parker said, I feel messed up badly, and I feel disgusted by Demetrius Andrade behavior. This is a pattern now. Another fighter saying you got a pattern, and everybody knows, quote unquote. Now, if he's saying that, Zach Parker from the UK, yeah, no offense, Zach Parker, you're a great fighter, no doubt about it, but you ain't a hell of a fighter. I mean, come on. I mean, but he is right. At least he shows up. And for him to say this is a pattern, yeah, it is a pattern. It's something ain't right. You can't protest and not fight. Go fight and protest. At least get paid. That's what I say. I mean, come on. I mean, you went into the press conference and you pretty much called Canelo Alvarez out. You must love the sport of boxing because I haven't seen nobody else do that. So Jermall, you sitting at home talking about GGG and all that other shit. I mean, go ahead on in there. So yeah, Albert, you're right. He's going to age out if he keeps waiting. Father Time is undefeated, yes, and Jermall too. Yeah, him and Jermall, yeah, they're the same age, but look what Jermall has done. He will be in the history books. He's undisputed, but it's only one Charlo gonna be there. That would be nice if twins would be in the same history book. Two twins went undisputed in two different weight classes. That is a hell of a story. That is a hell of a story. But guess what? Jermall ain't got the guts. And I'm about on the edge of my seat with his ass. I am. Because, I'm kind of fed up with him now. So you just can't sit around and expect something to fall in your lap that you want. We want a lot of things that we can't have. So we got to deal with what we got. You ain't got Canelo, but you can get Benavidez. That's just as good. Come on. Canelo is not trying to fight no Hispanics, no blacks, nobody but Chinese. Come on, man. So you gotta take man. Look, you gotta strike when the iron's hot at. The iron's hot right now at 168. Shit, come on. Now you gonna let your stablemate David Morrell? He's gonna just pass you by. He just got there yesterday. He gonna pass you by. Watch. Wow. Wee. Well, I am KQKC Boxing Network. It wasn't too much going on in the sport of boxing as far as fights is going to come up this weekend. But we still going to talk about boxing. We still going to talk about that boxing, baby. All right? I am KQKC Boxing Network. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate you. All right? What's going on, Ralphie? What's going on with you, baby? Yes, sir. He said Maul should have took the Canelo offer when he was with Golden Boy. Yes, he should have. Now, at that time, I understand. Albert Thomas, what's going on, baby? And that chat. Oh, yes, sir. What's going on, Albert? He said, true, OG, balls and strikes. Yes. Come on, is, you waiting on something that ain't going to happen. Now what you going to do? Now they gave him a pass to September 23. Now, don't tell me you're going to sit there and hold that belt all that time. No, they ain't going to let you. They're going to strip you. Inactivity. So, you need to do something, son. You really need to do something. Al, don't be feeding him nobody that's a C, D level fight. No, we don't want no more Montiels. Shoot. Somebody, you know what? Well, you can't do that because they're in different weight classes, but, I will order that fight, him and David Benavidez, if they was in the same weight class. No, y'all going to fight each other. That's what I would say. No, y'all going to fight each other. That's what I would do. Shit. Come on. Man. Man, I tell you, boy. It's funny. It is really, really funny, man. Yes, sir. Manny said, Maul down, but boo-boo in the basement and might not come out on such a talent going to West. Yeah, man, you hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head, brother. You hit it right on the head. What's up, Carl Hunter Hanson. And that her chat. Ow. He said, let me hear them pipes again, OG. Wow. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, baby. Yes, sir. All right, Carl. You got a fight coming your way. October the 15th, baby. Yes, sir. Well, 16th for y'all. Well, October the 15th. Yes, sir. Devin Haney coming to show up. Maybe he show out. But like I said earlier, don't count Cambosa out yet. Because he been quiet. He been very quiet. And you know what happens when a person quiet? They might come out and bust out. Superman. And he might come out with anything. He might come out as a pressure fighter. He might come out using his angles. Well, I doubt that. But he might just jump straight at Devin Haney. Do Devin Haney got enough to keep him off of him? All right? That's the thing about it. Do he got enough to keep that guy off of him? Yes, put that jab in his face. Yes, maybe you can deter him. But what if Cambosa get under that jab, like Mike Tyson used to do, get under that jab and go right at him, baby. Go right at him. And then work that body. Get under that jab like Mike Tyson. Wham, wham, wham. And I know Devin Haney, he can punch, he can box, but can he punch hard? That's the thing. Can he keep Cambosa off him if Cambosa come in there like that? That's the question. That's the question, you know. So, but let's see. We're going to see what plays out. All right. All right. We got my man Lou Lion in that cash. Ooh. App. Oh, app. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Charger John, what's going on? Body shots. Yes, sir. Body shots. And you know what? Body shot is a lost art. A lot of people don't go to the body like they used to. Now it's starting to come back. It's starting to come back a little bit. Earl Spence, you know, he's a body man, you know, and you got a lot of guys now that starts off going downstairs to the body. All right. What's up, PG? A big dog is in the building, baby. What's going on with you? Yes, sir. And I appreciate that love, my man, Zulu Lion, baby. Yes, sir. So, I mean, so it is what it is. You know, I mean, you know, south is humidity. Little Rick, yes, sir. Oh, okay. Man, it's 50 degrees here, man. It's 50 degrees here. It feel like 40 with the wind chill factor. That's why it's the windy city, baby. Chicago's the windy city, baby. And look at me, long sleeve shirts on, right? Man, no short sleeve shirts are gone. Here in Chicago, they are gone, baby. These are long sleeves. All right. Yep. Back to the long sleeves. Back to the long johns. That's right. Y'all don't wear long john. We gotta wear long john, baby, or you gonna get frostbite. Baby, you don't want to get that. Man, I can't feel my fingers. Oh, there you go, right there in the snow. Oh, it fell off. Oh, that ain't funny, is it? But anyway, but tonight, we got something for you tonight. All right. It's over on Knockout Boxing 86 TV platform. It's called what's that name? TKO Debate Series. All right. So yours truly will be moderating. And yes, they will be talking about Demetrius Andrade and who? Jenna. That's right. So make sure you come, show your love. We start at 7:30, baby. And yes, the debate starts at 8:30. So come on over and show your support for Knockout Boxing 86 TV. All right. He's my co-host on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock. So come over and show him some love. And it's a great thing he's doing, changing up a little bit of this sports and talking boxing, you know. So, but right now, you know, no fight this week. Okay, so I won't be a fight to call this week, but we do have a fight next week. All right, we'll be back in the saddle next week, and then of course the week after that, and I think you're gonna continue on almost every weekend in the month of October. So, but hey, if you're a boxing fan, you know, we'll be right here front and center. Thank you all for coming in today. And I know it's not too much that we can pretty much go over of course, everybody's still on the Terrence Crawford Spence watch, but keep on watching and waiting. All right. I'm not. Okay. So, but anyway, thank you all for coming in here. And I don't know if Trill coming on next or they're gonna do it from down there. I don't know. I haven't talked to 7-8 or nobody. So but you all have a good day, a good evening, and thank you all for coming in here. All right. Yes, sir. All right. So you all have a great one. All right. Yes, sir. What'd you say? I'm at the moose. I'm sorry. OG, can't wait to hear you. I'll just moderate tonight, though. That's all. Okay. All right. 817. Appreciate you, baby. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Trill has been on since, for real? They've been on since 12/18? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even know that. All right, man. Okay, man. We still had a lot of people in here then. Wow. I thought people would go over the Trill. Okay, I didn't know they've been on since 12/18. They must be on down there then. Okay, because they usually don't come on this early. All right. With that, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good day and go on over to Trill Boston Talk. And with that, I'm out of here and y'all have a good day. Peace.